community. And that's what makes the difference. That's why there's so much infighting between all the freedom groups. It's sick. Because they're so focused on themselves so much that they forget we're in this together. And then they start squabbling. And it's unfortunate because some of the things that they're saying are so hateful, and I really hope and I do pray that God prepares my heart and my mind for forgiveness. Because at one point or another, we are going to have to unify with them. And it might be difficult to do because of how hurtful they've been, but we can do this. We can do that too. Shoot, guys, we survived the Ice Age. I think we can handle this. We're gonna be okay. Follow this guy. This guy knows how to survive. Look at him. Folks, I'm gonna close things off. You've been awesome, and all of you are you ought to all be proud. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. Now, I want to just say one last thing because I think it's really important. We went through Ottawa, we honked our horns, and we made a lot of noise. In fact, we made so much noise they had to make rules against us. That's how noisy we were. But remember what I said, the international stage now recognizes us. Oh, wait a second, it's just the government that's bad. The people are actually good. Yeah. Folks, I say, I'm not in charge, and by no means will I ever be. But the fact of the matter is, I really truly believe that come next January, end of January, beginning of February, we pick a day. And we call that a national holiday. Because we're free, right? We can do whatever we want. Yeah. And on that day, we parade around our cities and honk our horns. Yeah. And we do that every year. Because we are free. We are independent. And all we have to do is live like it. And then it becomes real. It becomes so real, you can taste it, you can touch it, and you can see it in the eyes of the people around you, and in their faces as they smile. Again, thank you all. Have a good day. Enjoy.
All right. Thank you guys for holding on. How's everyone doing? I don't know if you had a chance to go grab a free coffee or water or tea just down the way, but they are still there, and then apparently the coffee is still hot. So go on and have one. Just want to let you know a few things, do a couple of quick announcements right now. If you're interested in volunteering, performing, speaking, at any of our upcoming events, please reach out to us either with me or at the connection table where the yellow tarp is, that little tent right there. And we'll grab your name and a contact info from you, and or pick up one of our business cards. You can follow Alberta for Liberty on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, and TikTok. And all of our rallies are broadcast live on our Facebook page if you need to share them out, or if you want to rehear some of the speeches, because I know some of them are pretty good. That's where you can find all of that. Now, this next presenter has presented before at a few different events around the Alberta area. You probably have heard her speak at some time. She was an integral part of organizing the medical Freedom Rally that was down at the clamshell. Did anyone attend that one? Tons of people down there, some great information. So we're happy to have her with us today. She's a doctor of chiropractic with a specialty in pediatrics. She's been studying natural health and vaccines for over 29 years. She's a contributing author to a children's health book, Canadian Hall of Fame athlete, mother of 4, it's her most important role, and also a fiery freedom fighter. We're so glad to have her back with us today. Would you put your hands together for Dr. Lana Nicol?
What's up, Canada? So, I brought my defense defender of freedom here today. This is my oldest daughter. This is Maddie. She's been marching at these rallies for 8 months. Yeah, and I'm so proud of her. She's my oldest of 4, and she gets it. Our kids get it because we're open with them and we're talking with them openly, bringing them down to Coots. My kids, one of my children went to Coots. They've been with me at the rallies, like I said, and we're here showing up. I want to congratulate everybody who is here because a lot of people are busy going to restaurants, doing all the things, right? And I understand. I do get it. But what I wanted to share with everybody today is my message. And I know I'm speaking to the choir. But you guys have to understand that we're in an abusive country. I hope everybody gets that and I hope you share this with people as well. Because we're having right now a hurricane. And people are literally begging for watches.
It's like they're not even trying. Okay.
What's up, Sheila?
My friend and coworker, Rudy Kern over there, was talking about how he managed to acquire some documents related to independence.
Hello. Yeah, okay. Hi, brother. How are you?
Thank you. Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I see you. So you're recording now for like your community, or?
Yeah, just for the community.
Ah, yeah. I gotta.
Just taking some pictures, so for the awareness.
Yeah,
Some people tell me, where is this all happening? People don't even know yet.
yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Eh? Huh. I got a little upgrade myself. This thing.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
It's got like a gimbal on it, so
Okay.
able to actually control the whole thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
everything smoother, but it's like, how much is it? Like $600+.
Wow.
But it connects to the phone and everything, so I'm like,
that's nice though. Just
hey,
straight with that thing. Oh, sorry, I had to. I forgot my job. Sorry.
When somebody hands me a 40-minute video, I'm like, because I still have all my journeys.
so basically, if we send you stuff, you want it to cut us down to like kind of the clips already, eh? Or like just like how long of a video do you want? Yeah, if we send you clips.
If you
Like-
so if like outside the company sends us something, it doesn't matter how long it is.
Ah,
But for our journalists and stuff, if they are submitting work,
Yeah.
it has to be respectful of everybody's time.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Like that.
Oh, I've never been flipped off in the past year and a half so much. It's just.
I've never honked my horn as much as I have in the last
yeah.
year.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But it's all right. You know what? They have the freedom to do that, and that's what we're here for.
Pretty much, I guess.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate thing, but
It's
it's
just
okay.
weird.
Ah.
Normally, you'd expect people to be more. I wonder at this point why they flip it off. Like stand up for people that got fired. I don't know if that's worthy of a flip off. It's just
Or standing up for people who aren't even allowed to leave the damn country anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And even just the segregation society.
Well,
I don't know how anyone can be pro that thinking they're a good person.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy! Woo!
I think that the best oxymoron for this entire thing has just been the people like, oh, we need to bring freedom back to Ukraine, and you know, they're being oppressed by their, you know, the people invading, and I'm like, okay, well, what about us?
Well, exactly. And again, the idea. My little brother pointed this out. He remembers watching this video in social studies, and it was about World War II. And at this time, women were trying to get equal rights to vote.
Mhm.
They were called selfish for not caring about the war.
Really?
Sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's like humans can care about multiple things. It's not just one or two.
Yeah.
What it's set up. And I just feel bad for Ukraine, Russian people because they're in the middle of it. They don't have anything.
Yeah, no, I think the biggest thing that really scares me right now is that, like, the amount of, like, hate against Russians. Like, I get Russians and bitter, but that doesn't mean that people want it.
Yeah. They're trying to cancel like NHL hockey players and stuff. It's just ridiculous. Like Alex like the guy in Bonnie's Western Valley. He's on the Washington Capitals for crying out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. And again, I don't know why they take it out when people have nothing to do with it. And I think
Exactly. It's
that's
like, do you
the,
think they want? It's like, why do you think they left Russia? Because they don't want to be there.
No, it's not a fun place. This ain't really much of a fun place either.
No. The difference is, well, we so far haven't been carted off. But
Yeah. Yeah, and then Calgary City Council voted 13-2 on telling the police to go harder a little bit after the protests to protect business and downtown residents or whatever.
the only ones who are more violent are the Canadians.
I don't know why they didn't go after Antifa after they like blocked the road and stuff. They're trying to block the church. At least the march moves.
They move around them.
Yeah.
It was like a partition, like a median in a highway.
Yeah, Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't understand the people that are just like, yeah, let's wear the mask and let's segregate society and stuff like that. Can't find the justification for science in it.
Yeah.
I think almost like alcoholics, some people are so in denial.
You wonder if it's kind of like an addiction at this point?
I was listening to a podcast talk about cults, and people get so invested in a cult that they can't turn away because they built everything around it.
It's scary.
So they kind of go out with it because it's like they can already see the writing on the wall, but when it comes to
You know what that kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of the KKK because they're so inundated their entire life with they're basically they're anti or they're pro-white message, right? And so when they have to be countered, when they get countered, people say, we shouldn't do much for them. It's like they're not worth it in society. It's like, no, they can be. It's gonna take a lot of time. It's hardship. It's gonna basically, you heard of Daryl Davis? He's the black musician player who's actually befriended a bunch of KKK members.
Oh yeah.
And he's befriended some of them too. And many, he says that he's maybe, at the time, I remember back in 2018, around 200 people maybe left the KKK as a result of that. So, it's a long process, but you got to convince them over time. And I kind of find that the same way here. And maybe they just need, and maybe that's why we're here.
Oh yeah, there's definitely one side that refuses to listen, and then there's another side that's like, well, ask us any question you want, we'll give you a straight answer.
Yeah. If I can't answer, I can't answer. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have all the answers in the world. So.
Yeah, buddy. But again, it's like if anyone came up and said, "Oh yeah, you got your rights and freedoms back," it's like, no, not really.
Provincially, maybe to some degree.
Oh yeah, but if you go over to BC, I imagine they still have those vax passes and stuff.
Yeah, they said they're going to be like by April something or whatever. They're going to remove them. It's like, why are we?
Well, and again, COVID only follows provincial law, so thankfully.
And thankfully, COVID, as soon as it sees a border, oh no.
Oh, I can't go in. I got to wait till a certain month or day.
No. I have an idea to be a politician. How would have a virus pass? The virus cannot cross our border. You'll have a passport. It would be just as effective.
It would be. It'd be almost like, right on. Woo! Yeah. But again, until people get their jobs back, and again, WestJet's going to lay off more unvax, all the unvax employees.
Really, still, eh? I heard Air Canada was, but like I didn't. I thought WestJet would be like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. No.
At this state of the game, I just don't get it.
And really, there's the only two companies that are up here, right? Swoop and Flair are just low-cost subsidiaries of both companies, right? So, what do we have left? I can't go start my own company. I don't know how to do that. And also, I don't have the money.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Super expensive.
Exactly. It's just like.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin, I've seen you every week. I never got the chance to actually talk.
It's all good. What's yours?
Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like call me Ishmael. Like
Yeah. As you can tell, I've heard that a lot.
I met a guy, and his name was David Bowie.
Oh, really?
And I was like, hey, it's kind of like Office Space with a guy named Michael Bolton. And he was like, the amount of times I've heard that fucking reference. And I'm just like, oh god. I just felt like I just added another 1,000 or 1,001 classes. Final straw.
Yeah.
But nowadays, everyone's like, there's an Ariana, there's an Ariana, there's an Ariel, there's like, holy fuck, they're so close and similar.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to stand out nowadays.
It's true. Unless you want to be like Elon Musk, you name your child something like bogus or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, but...
Some infinity numbers.
Exactly. Alright, let me walk around a little more and see if we can capture more. So,
Sounds good.
I'll see you later, my
See
friend.
you later.
Healthcare practitioners have always been told to wear them to use as a cover to capture visible screening of splatter of mucus or blood or wherever it may be, either from healthcare or the healthcare practitioner or the patient or both. So these are used as splatter covers. Splatter is on the inside of the splatter cover. Remember, you're wearing the bleeding barriers, which are even now the bleeding barrier, which are the cloth version, and the any other that goes into the bleeding barrier to help stop it. So, I'm always trying to do the correct manner for more resources, paper resources, brochure resources, interviews, whatever it takes to get the message across. So currently, I have this t-shirt that I created to say, to educate people. We want to show it to you guys today. It says on the front, it says no associated breathing barrier. It says, these breathing barriers cause hypoxia. Hypoxia is insufficient oxygen in our tissues in our body. Insufficient oxygen. Hypoxia causes thrombosis. That's what it says below that. Thrombosis is circulatory blood clots in veins and arteries. And then it says below that, do you know what else causes thrombosis? So what else causes thrombosis besides the breathing barriers? That's right. They all cause thrombosis too. So on the back, it has the references on the back of this shirt. So on the back, it shows illustration. It shows the QR codes for validated scientific studies, individual scientific studies that go right to the website of the scientific study to prove each one of these points, so that if you're walking around, somebody can scan you from a distance, get the website of that, get that website directly to their phone of that scientific study, proving that the statement above it is correct. So if you want one of these t-shirts, come and see me after, and I can get one for you, okay? In addition, for other resources that I'm building, is I've got a website that I've registered a domain for called maskexpert.ca. I am actively building it along with a couple other people. If you're able to contribute talent or even financial or whatever way to contribute so we can get this online as quickly as we can, much appreciated. You can contact me at Chris at maskexpert.ca, or you can contact me at maskbrochure, brochure singular,
gmail.com.
Either way, to help out would be greatly appreciated,
I
so
was
that we
across
can
from
bring
that
down this
one.
tyranny,
Yeah.
and everybody
It
can
was there,
access
yeah.
that information,
I thought you
print
put
it off
it
the
away.
website, and take it to the people, and take it to the governments to bring down this tyranny right now. So when they
Keep an eye on
when they
somebody
tell
who looks
you
suspicious
that they
to you,
want to
right?
reinstate these
what is
barrier
it, blue one?
mandates,
What
we're
color
ready
is the
for them.
case?
the
And
black-
that
black
tyranny
face.
will
Yeah,
never
black black
sail
face.
again.
On the
Thank
tripod,
you.
yeah. Okay. Oh, that is so stupid.
Well, I have it insured though. It's not gonna cost me any money to get the
Yeah,
new
but all
one.
the info is on
So
there.
much
Thanks,
info
Chris.
in there.
Yeah.
He's always so good, got lots of such good information. Our next speaker is Jody. I guess he's been studying the snow. So let's hear what he has to say about the environmental impacts on that and what's really going on.
Good afternoon. Nice to finally have some nice warm weather. So I'm a 50-year-old man, born in Edmonton, and have been traveling the highways of Alberta for employment for most of my life. First in oil field sales, and then now in trucking, as a Class 1 trucker. I wish I could have gone to the convoy, but I didn't have my own truck, so. About 5 months ago, I was traveling through the Crow's Nest Pass, and I noticed it had been really dark at night for it seemed like an extended period of time, and I don't know why, I just sort of thought, gee whiz, I can see the moon, and the stars are out tonight.
Is she an intern?
Why is it so dark? Why are my headlights not working? And I got suspicious. So I watched and watched and watched. And, when it's so bright, the snow, you're going down the highway and the snow is so bright, and you have to turn your high beams down. That doesn't happen anymore. Although it finally did after about 8 months ago at the Northwest Territories when I was up there last week. So I know I'm not going crazy.
A while back that in the beginning God would go walking with Adam and Eve in the garden, and he enjoyed talking to them, and he had fellowship with them, but that got all messed up, and humanity started making big messes. And then after Noah, what people did is they organized into this empire, this collective, this powerhouse of humanity. Do you remember reading your little Bible stories about the Tower of Babel? Now that word Babel is a word that goes right back to the beginnings of the efforts of humanity to build cities and to build empires and to control other human beings. Babel, the Tower of Babel, was the beginning, and it wasn't about the tower so much, you guys, it was about the city that got built around it. So what God did is he scattered that across the face of the earth, and human beings have thrived for millennia on the land, in small communities. And it's only very recently that these gigantic cities have been growing up. They're really only a couple hundred years old. And they are a sign of what we would call Babylon rising. Now the book of Revelation has 3 chapters in it about Babylon. The Bible is actually a story of an epic conflict between Babylon and God. Here's what the book of Revelation says in chapter 17. One of these 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, "Come, and I'll show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits by many waters." Waters have always referred the Bible to the nations, the languages, the peoples of the earth. And so she sits by these many waters, and with her the kings of the earth committed adultery. And the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries. This is an epic entity.
Gentlemen.
Rulers of this earth that have an anti-God, an anti-life, and an anti-freedom agenda. I wish we could, I think some of you are sensing how powerful this thing is. It's exceedingly powerful. And you wonder when you're laying in your bed at home and you're thinking about the troubles, the decisions you have to make about getting jabbed or not getting jabbed. With being traveled or not traveled. You're wondering, oh God, what's happening to us? It's because it's everything beyond regulations and understanding. It is the final entity. It is the ultimate power. And it captures the game in this lawless movement that the Lord has forum on behalf of our cabinet and our country. They sold their souls to that. The message of the Bible, when it says in relationship with Babylon, it doesn't say to fight Babylon. The message that comes across consistently is, flee Babylon. Well, how can we do that? They can track us on our phones. They have the social credit system. We can't flee. Friends, you can. You can. You can make a change and a transaction within yourself that gives you the sense of freedom that is yours. The point is to reconnect yourself with the living God and go for a walk with Him every day. Just like Adam and Eve did. Bring it back to the garden. Take it away from these corrupt cities and these corrupt systems. Take their power and say, you know what? I'm done with you. And this is the message of Jesus Christ. He says, the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent and believe this good news. There's another way to live. It's totally free. It's totally free of all this corruption, of all the control, of all the tyranny, of all the pain, of all the brokenness, of all the human misery. You can be freed because you can be forgiven of what you've done wrong. And you can forgive those who've wronged you because God gives you that ability to set yourself free from all of that garbage. Thank God. And it comes through Jesus Christ. Yeah, absolutely. And so I want to remind you, you guys, the Bible deals with this stuff. We are facing an epic battle. And I urge you to flee Babylon and be free. Amen.
Yeah. Thanks. I got a little upgrade in the camera department too, so.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Nice website.
You know, it's interesting actually. What I've witnessed a good bit too is that there's just so many people like don't like us. It's funny actually. Like I get a lot of birds flipped at me.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
For
supporting this.
For wearing a hat or for
for
carrying
just
a flag?
Well, yeah, just general for this all. I'm like, huh, wow. I was actually just talking to a guy not too long ago, and he said that like it's really unfortunate because like, so what is the opposite that you want? What is your desire? Right? So like, what you want us to be?
To me, you're like, I mean, this is gonna sound a little insane, but you're either a nationalist or terrorists.
Yeah.
Those are the two extremes, in my opinion. I mean, you can be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
If you aren't with us, then. But I feel like people are so misinformed too.
Yeah. I'd really like it not to be like that, because, like, well, what's the... It's like, look, if you want to just keep doing it, go ahead. Just don't... It's like, if you don't...
Are you supposed to... You just go?
Hmm?
You just go?
No.
That's right.
Like, look, it's like, if you want to wear it. That's the thing. Like, we're here for you to be free to wear it or not. And I just never understood that. It's just like, what do you want? Everyone to be forced into it?
Honestly, I'm funny.
What, look, the guy there?
Oh, I didn't realize people were so upset.
It's because they're holding them up for a good 2 minutes, right?
I
Yeah.
gotta.
God forbid.
Gotta get to the gas station and fill my car up.
Yeah.
I can drive around. Oh man. Oh, so they've got a vehicle in front and 2 vehicles in the back. I see.
Yeah, as guiding it, the entire thing, because otherwise, oh man, it becomes bad. That's amazing.
I'm surprised, like...
Look at her.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Those kids are awesome.
Wow.
Have you ever tried to ride a unicycle?
No.
They're hard, man. They're real hard.
The fact that she's doing it, and she looks, she's maybe 5, like 6, something maybe.
No effort.
God, it's just
crazy.
like... Meanwhile, I have a hard time enough balancing my life.
It's true. It's true. Someone was telling me that that's like the one place you still have to wear a mask. You still have to like be vaccinated to be on campus.
Really?
That's what, I don't know. These girls were telling me, anyways. It might have just got lifted, but girls I work with in Sherwood Park.
Uh huh.
So, wow, man. Wow. You guys have any like people throwing stuff at you, or?
A couple back on the 29th, or the week after that, we've had someone throw a wine bottle.
So people are like,
it's crazy, honestly. Like,
can you? I've literally never walked on the road before.
Me neither. Well, today is the second one.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what's the?
Actually, on the smallest pocket in the front, there's 2 battery banks. Can you grab those and a charging?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Small pocket.
Smallest.
Black one?
Yeah, I think it's a black one.
And they're battery banks.
Could be the next one over, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Bottom. They're red?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. And then there's a cable in there, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, I try to be as prepared as I can. As you can see, I mean, I've been here a couple of weeks, so I hope I'd learn a couple of things. Oh. Here, can you hold the bank itself? The battery?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. There we go. Good. It's a tiny bit of a jank setup, but I'm
Hey,
good.
man, it works.
Exactly, yeah. As long as it works, it's good.
Have they pushed back against some of this at all? Or?
What? We haven't had any counter protests. In Calgary, though, it's bigger.
Okay.
Right? There's more participation for protests, but also counter protests.
Because I know, like protests are obviously legal, from what I understand.
For now.
But can they have any power to like shut that kind of stuff down at all? Or?
If it gets violent, and if we're just like standing and blocking the street, then they can shut that down.